Hey guys, I think I am live again. I apologize for all of the technical difficulties. Okay, so I am just checking to make sure that I am live on my page. If you guys could say hi, let me know if I'm live. Really excited to deliver some cool content. So I'm going to be doing this for 5 days because here's what I'm seeing in the market. I feel like there's really a need for people to see what's going on, understand how the stuff is put together, understand how it works in a very sort of simple way. And I want to be able to share that with you for the next 5 days as we kind of talk through who's your target market, how do you communicate with them, how do you bring clients to you. And I'm going to be really specific today about one post that did really well for me. And I want to tell you why I think it did well. So what I'm going to do is break it down. But if we're talking for a few more minutes about what's going to happen over the course of the week, I'm going to come live, hopefully using BeLive, which I kind of just learned the talk show mode today. So if you guys have ever used BeLive, drop me a comment, let me know. But really to help you figure out who you're targeting, why are you talking to specific markets of people, how you want to speak to those people in the right ways. And then I'm going to go into how to actually create a marketing system. So I may even build a funnel live because I think that's really cool for you guys to see that. And how you're bringing people into whether it's a post or a Facebook ad, and how you transition them to a funnel, and then how you talk to them continuously. So want to bring you that content this week. Guys, drop me a comment. Let me know if you're watching me live. Let me know if you're watching the replay or if you catch the replay. So talking really specifically today, and I want to give specific examples, right? So I see a lot of people kind of just say, oh, well, you need an ad or you need a post to bring in leads. But how exactly do you do that? And how do you monetize? How do you get the right message out there to monetize those people? So that's what I'm talking about today. Guys, okay, I am watching from my phone, so we definitely are live. Very cool. Okay. So I'm going to talk about something very specific. Now, I also want to know if you're a network marketer, drop me a 2. If you're an affiliate marketer, drop me a 3 and let me know, because I want to know who's watching this content and basically how I can help you guys to transition to more leads, more sales for your business. So going to be talking about this post very specifically. So I posted this in August. This particular Facebook post made $6,000 in revenue or in profit, excuse me, and very cool. So want to explain why that happened and how I spoke to people in a very specific way about their very specific pain points, and how once you do that, it really becomes easy to attract the right types of people. And it also becomes easy to repel the people that you don't want to talk to. Okay. So this post was specifically this is on my personal profile. So by the way, what I suggest doing is posting to both a personal profile and to a business page, the same exact post, and see where you have more engagement. You're most likely going to have much more engagement on a personal page. Really important. So kind of think about that, and it gives you a way to actually test where your audience is, what people are looking for. So okay, let's dive right in. So this was a testimonial post. Now, I was helping a client of mine in a very specific type of way, helping her to get a specific type of result. And I posted this to my personal page. So there's some people following me that are online marketers, and they're looking for leads and they're looking for sales inside of their business. And they're specifically using Facebook advertising to do that. So I want to tell you how I did this. Okay. So first of all, I brought out the fact that this was a testimonial because first of all, people love to read stories. They love to read stories about how people have helped other people. And this was a client testimonial of mine. So I'm going to kind of break this post down and show you how it created a bunch of profit, which is really cool. So first, testimonial. A friend of mine that I'm helping sent me a message this morning. Her words, not mine. oh my gosh, it's happening. So what's happening, right? I mean, we're creating the interest, we're creating curiosity about what is going on for her business, and she's obviously excited about what's happening. So people would assume that it's a, you know, a good result, right? So, and then I say, I've been working with her for less than a week, right? And that was very true. I had been working with her for a very short amount of time. And when I was specifically honing in on the pain points of online marketers. So people that, you know, are using Facebook advertising, they also understand the language of Facebook marketing. And I use some of that language in this post. So I'll explain a little bit about that in a minute. So she had never made a sale through a Facebook ad before, and she asked me for help. So, and then I'm kind of dialoguing. I'm kind of bringing the reader into the specific situation and, you know, what the communication was, what the discussion points were. That's pretty important too, because you're drawing those readers in to listen to what you have to say. And then then what I do is, this is really important to you. So calling out things, calling out bullet points where you want to really have things stand out for people, and you want them to read that specific content. So really think about that as well. Okay, so her ad was a relevance of 7. So in Facebook land, that's Facebook marketing speak, right? Those are for people that are placing Facebook ads that understand what that means, right? So it was very specific about who I was trying to target here. I spent 20 minutes, revised her copy, and it went from a 9 and then to a 10. So in the world, again, of Facebook marketing, 7 is like an okay score for an ad. A 10 is the best score that you can get on Facebook, right? And then I kind of talked a little bit about her struggles. She had 1 to 2 leads a day, and then she went from 10 to 15 leads a day with the same budget. So that was also a real struggle that she was having. So we basically figured out her traffic. And then I started talking about what was happening inside her funnel and why that wasn't working. So there was a video inside of her funnel, a thank you video, and I knew that wasn't effective. It wasn't as effective as it could be, right? So, and then I basically gave a result. So she woke up to 2 sales. Now she has a profitable Facebook ad. So basically what I'm doing is telling a hero's journey, but I want to kind of talk about the specific example as a way that, so let's say you're a network marketer, right? And you're targeting, you want to be so specific about the pain that somebody is going to automatically raise their hand, whether it's to work with you or whether it's to ask you more questions about what you do. The one thing in copy that's really, really important is not to be general. Like, you want to think about, like, so let's say you're targeting, so first of all, this is a really kind of interesting point. Network marketers are on different parts of their journeys, right? There's some that have just started and they're so excited, they don't even know that they need another solution. Then you have the people that have been in for 3, 4, 5, 6 months, and maybe they've run out of their warm market and they're just diving into the place of, maybe I want to learn a new skill, maybe I want to learn online marketing. And then you have people who are leaders in the space, right? They've made it to 5 or 6 figures, and maybe they just want some more time freedom and they need an automated way to do that. So a lot of people come to me and they say, oh, I'm targeting network marketers. And I'm like, well, that's amazing. Who are you targeting within network marketers? Like, what niche within the space are you targeting? Because it's really important in a marketing system to understand what kinds of people you want to be talking to. Do you have a higher end offer? Do you have something that's maybe $2,000 to $5,000, let's say, an offer that's that price? Who is most likely to be able to pay for an offer like that? Probably not the person who started last week, probably more like a leader. So Or let's say you have a very low end product. Let's say you have a $9, $7 product, and it solves a very immediate problem for a struggling network marketer. How would you speak to that person a little bit differently than you would speak to a network marketing leader? So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about in this series, because I want to give you a very specific example. And tomorrow I'm going to go into more about ads, and I'll show you a few ads that I'm running that have been effective for me. But think about, before you do anything, like, because the rest of the stuff is easy. Before you do anything, you have to understand who you're speaking to. And a lot of people say, oh, I know who I'm talking to. Well, if you do, that's amazing. But if you have not honed in on the exact pain points of that person, I'm talking so specific that you could walk into a room with that person and they might say to you, oh my gosh, you know exactly what I'm feeling. And when the copy is a little bit more general, it's harder to do that. So that's the first big takeaway on day one. Understand who you're speaking to, how you're speaking to them, what message you want to get across to them. Post on your personal page, post on your Facebook page, or excuse me, your business page. Post the same thing to both pages. See where you're getting the most reach and start from that place. See where you're getting the most engagement. See where people are really taking an active interest in what you have to say to them. So, guys, I hope this was helpful. This was day one. I'm going to figure out all my technical issues, and I will be back tomorrow talking more about ads and posts, and then I may build a funnel live too, so you guys can see that and really understand how you can bring leads in, and then how you can really sort of frame the conversation for them and have control over what pieces of information you're giving to those people, and how you can move the relationship forward so that those people do take an action with you. So, guys, for everyone who hopped on live, thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.